So because the Jupiter-Uranus conjunctions end up taking place about a sextile apart, over a full cycle of like 84 years, it ends up creating a hexagon, or a grand sextile, basically, across the entire zodiac, essentially, that gradually drifts basically between 1 and 4 degrees for each conjunction, and it has a retrograde drift to it. Just like the Venus retrogrades, it creates a pentagon that recurs 2 degrees off every 8 years. There's a similar thing with the Jupiter-Uranus conjunctions, where it has this drift of like 1 to 4 degrees every roughly 83, 84 years.
That's really cool.
So that's pretty cool, right? So it's like,
No, for sure. Yeah.
that's pretty cool as a pattern.
That's really cool. See, I hadn't seen this tool yet. That's really really neat. You can see the geometry of that, and I assume that then you'd have the same pattern if you were mapping out Jupiter-Uranus oppositions, or it would be a similar type of hexagon. It would just be happening in the open spaces between these conjunctions.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
Well, and this is incredibly crucial because then, it creates an analog to the medieval technique of looking at the Jupiter-Saturn conjunctions in the different triplicities and how those triplicity shifts would indicate the start of different eras or different epochs in human history. I think you could do something very similar with this technique, and it's very much tied in with these long-term cycles and repetitions. But for our that'll be the subject of further studies in the future. But for our purposes, I think we can start to get a little bit of insight into how that might work by paying attention to what's happening right now today of this month when the conjunction occurs in Taurus on April 20th, 2024, versus what was happening in 1941 and some of the parallels.
Mm-hmm.
So let me pull
Really
that up
cool.
because I just found this recently.